Hello there, Gilbert. I'm not a lover of clip view. I find it creates more problems than it solves. But I know other people quite enjoy using it. And I think this is your problem here. I'm just going to deselect this. No, I'll select again and just notice down here it says one clip group. Okay, I'm now going to drag that colour into the background. And you can quite clearly see that there is no bevel on that shape at all. Also, when I select that clip group and go arrange, I can know I can't remove the clip view or I can't ungroup it. Both options are greyed out, and that leads to confusion. However, when I go down to wire view frame, you can see there's quite clearly is a bevel applied to that shape. And I think your problem is that you've got the internal shape here, which was the original text, creating the clip view, so it's hiding the bevel. So how do you go about that and remove it? I'll select that and the one bevel, go into the bevel tool, and it says it's got a flat bevel at 2.3 pixels, and I'm going to select that to none. I'm just going to go back up so we can see that now. This time when you go to arrange, you can actually see that you can remove the clip view. I'm going to remove the clip view, bump, and there it's gone. Go down to wireframe again, and this is the other issue I have with the way you've created that. So I'm going to pause the video and then come back again in a second. Now, as you can quite clearly see, you've got the text here, and then you've got all these one group, and I'll arrange on group these for a minute. You can see that you've got one photo bitmap optimized, and if I go to up there and just move it aside, you've got this one photo bitmap optimized 8 right across the board. What I would tend to do is just put that down there, go back up to that, go arrange, create bitmap copy. Where's create bitmap copy? There, yep. And I'll say create. I haven't created it, I'll instantly delete it. So I'll now go through and delete all your bitmap fills here. Just bear with me a minute. And go back here. So you've no longer got anything there apart from the text that you have. If I possibly put that text in as white, you can now see it. It might help. I'll then go back up a bit, and what I'm going to do here now is have a look at this text, and the text is nearly 700 pixels wide by 90, let's say 100 high. So I'm going to create a rectangle 700 by 100. So I'll just go like that. Let's say 700 by 100. I'm going to Control B to send that to the back. Go into the bitmap gallery, I'll go down to the bottom, which is there, and I'm going to select that bitmap that we just created and hit fill. It doesn't look very good there, so when you go to the fill tool, set that to 96 dots per inch and select repeating tile. Now you can slide that back under there, that. You can then select that text, arrange, combine shapes, intersect shapes, and I'll put this background now into white because you can't really see it against that colour. And if I quickly zoom in, you can see that that text is now filled with that bitmap. I'll zoom to the previous zoom, select that, you can see it's not that clip view, it's just a shape that's filled with a bitmap. I can then go, and this just depends how far you want to go with it, and create a contour, just a straightforward contour. So let's see if we just go like that. Let's just make it a 2 pixel contour. 2 pixel contour. You have that 2 pixel contour. Oh, sorry. You have that 2 pixel contour, but the colours at black and grey, white to black, basically going through various kind of grey scales. As somebody pointed out earlier on, you can actually go along and drop a colour onto that, like that. That's one way of doing it. I've got it back to a previous zoom. Whoops, we're going back to 100%. I think we were on 200% before. That's not a bad way of doing it, but what I'd prefer to do is, I'm going to zoom in again here. I'm going to put that bevel, I'm going to remove it. None. Right, I'm now going to go control, make a bevel. Size 2 pixels. You have to actually do it like that to actually get it to happen. 2 pixels. Okay, I'm going to undo what I've just done there. I'm going to undo that. What I'm going to actually do is control clone that, control shift B to send it to the back. I'm going to go into the good old contour tool, my favourite, and I'm going to give that 2 pixel contour. There it goes. That's controlled back. You can't see a lot there because you've got one on top of the other, but if I move that down, you can see there's 2 separate shapes. I'm going to send that to back if I haven't already done so. I'm going to now give that a contour. I'll just move it in like that. Oh, sorry. What I didn't do on that contour was inset the path. That's better. But that's what I didn't do, is inset the path. So now you've got 2 shapes. You've got this one shape, which is the outside shape, and this one shape, which is the inside shape. So now if I want to say select that external shape and give it a contour and bring it in, and I'm going to give it a size of 2 pixels, rounded, everything else probably like that would be better. You're then getting a contour that has also the fill of the inside shape, which you didn't have before. And it says one bevel. If I look at the bevel, fine. If I then go into transparency, and instead of a mix, I'm going to get stained glass transparency at 50%. You can see that you start to get quite interesting developments. Let's go back up to that. That's now at 200, which we're working at. So you could use these as much as you want. You can go on forever and a day, I suppose, trying to make things work. But that's why I tend to do it. I don't know what it looks like at 100%. Not that fantastic, but at least it's a way of working around things, and it also, in my opinion, points out the problems with clip views. Yeah, that's right, clip views. Yeah. Okay, bye. This is Egg.